All right, we're back at Performance Strength Academy. It is a big back day. This is under 11 weeks out. New York Pro. Just got back from the Arnold. Very good weekend. Definitely a little tired, but overall successful, good weekend. I already made a video about it, but I'll say it again. It was very humbling and very awesome and very inspiring. I would say meeting everybody and hearing all their cool stories. You know, as much as I might inspire you guys, hearing all your guys' stories inspire me to continue to progress and be better. So I thank you guys for that. But yeah, so we're gonna start with the stiff arm pull down. Everyone has their certain variations that they like the best. I feel like I contract the hardest with this one and also get a good stretch for one the best. So I don't like to go too heavy on this though. We'll keep the working sets around 12, 15 reps. Probably aim for 2 sets here. Probably the second set we'll do a rest pause, depending on how that set feels. I might just call it, but we'll do a couple warm-ups and then we'll get into it. See how this feels. The second warm-up was still light, so I'll see how this feels. I'll either touch it, just let my body get acclimated to it, and that'll be the work set, or just go up again. This will be the work weight. I'll touch it for a few reps. I like to do that a lot. I just feel like it makes let the body get more acclimated. Your CNS system don't get too taxed too early. You'll be able to connect better. So we'll do like 3 or 4 reps, rest a little bit, and then we'll go into the set. So this one we'll do 12 to 15. I think I'll probably get 12 to be honest, but I'm gonna push for that 15. About 12. That was hard. So we'll do a back off. I'll lower the weight a little bit. Try and hit a true 15 there. Probably do a 1 little rest pause. So I get about 20 reps. And an extra 2 reps there. We got 15 plus 7. 22? Yeah.
The math's good.
All right, now we're gonna move over to 1 arm underhand grip, Atlantis. All right, so same thing, kind of rep range as we did over there. I just feel like I get the best contraction, and with this specific, with a pull down movement, I'll probably go a little heavier on type of row, but 12, 15. You know, obviously it's higher rep, but it's not lightweight by any means. But I just feel like that I can contract and get a better pump in that fashion, you know, versus doing like, you know, 6 reps or 8 reps. So depending, again, top set, back off, we'll see how that feels. Could just be one hard, good set. You never know. We'll see how this feels, weight-wise. I just want to make sure I get a good stretch and then a hard squeeze at the bottom. I just want to make sure I'm really pulling just with the lat, not so much trying to force it down with my forearm or my arm in general. I mean, obviously, they're going to come into play a little bit, but you want to take as much out of that as possible. Oh. Oh. 13. 14. Oh. So I got 14 reps there. I could call it, but I'm going to go down set just a little bit because that was good control, but I want better control. So we'll go down 2 plates on each side. We'll take a good adequate rest. I expressed this before, you know, but I really think it's made a dramatic difference in my physique now than really ever before. Is really prioritizing rest periods. No, I don't sit and stare at my phone and wait, you know, 2 to 3, however minutes. But I make sure I go when I feel ready and not try to wait like, okay, that was 45 seconds, so I get back into it. Because again, I just feel like after when you train a certain way like this, if you try to go into a set too quick, you're not going to get the most out of it. Odds are you're not going to be able to contract as hard. You're not going to be able to get as many reps as you probably should. Your form's probably going to be a little shit. So the more I've learned to prioritize rest, I feel like the better my workouts have been, and the better my physique has looked. And the better contraction, the better control, which over time just means more muscle. You know, this is not my heaviest weight by any means. You know, I think I've gotten over like 300 pounds before. Definitely wasn't needed, but I'm like I float between 282, 284. And muscularity-wise, muscle-wise, I'm definitely the biggest that I've been. And I think plays a role to this style of training. Also prioritizing rest. Like I said, I only train 4 days a week. And I think all of that combined, you know, obviously me being consistent has played a major role, but you know, we all can't train fast, you know. You can, if you're not like taking the sets to, you know, true failure. But I like to go to, maybe not past failure, but definitely mechanical failure. So just, you're gonna need some time to recover between sets to optimize the next set. And I think that's just made a dramatic difference in my physique anyway. So now with this one, we'll keep the reps a little lower. Not much lower, but like 10, 12. If I get a set of 8 here, that's okay. But I generally like, no less than 10. I said this before, but I think 10 reps is pretty optimal. But if I feel froggy, I'll leap a little bit. Oopsie, I'm naked. Name that movie. You.
Me?
Yeah, name it. You remember?
Just Friends?
Was it Just Friends? Because I forget.
I don't remember.
I think it was. It might have been. I was leaning toward that. Oh. Hey. That's definitely going to be the working weight. You notice I'm trying to get a good squeeze and hold it at the top, which definitely makes it a lot harder, but I do feel, you know, squeezing a muscle, in my opinion, brings out detail. So if I can do that shit with heavy weight, why not? Well, probably toward the end of the set, the squeezing will become a little less which is fine. But as long as you still control the weight as best as you can, and I like to do a slight pause in the stretch. I do feel like that helps a lot. You know, just squeeze as much as you can, but I'm not really looking at this. I just has this the main like a squeezing one. That'll probably when I go to cable or something, but if I can still try to squeeze as much as I can with this weight, just an added benefit in my opinion. Hey. Oh. Hey. Hey. 9. Hey. Hey. Well, it's about 15. I'd say that was good control. I definitely busted out those last 3 for sure. That's okay. Reality, I probably could have called it after that set. That was relatively a really good one for me. But mentally, it's just not going to cut it. So we're going to go down a little bit. And again, not that the control in the last set was bad, because that was really good. I'm pumped, but I want to be able to control it more as much as I can. So even though the reps are high, the goal is control this weight even more and try and match that, because even as a down set with 15, I've done this for 15, but I know toward the end of that 15, the reps would not get sloppy, but you know, the control would get a little faster, squeezing would become a little less. So if I can maintain that throughout the whole thing, it's not always about, progressive overload is not always about going up in weight. It also can be an extra set. Could also be better control. Could also be an extra rep. It's not always about increasing weight. Sometimes that's not a good thing sometimes. Remember, adequate rest periods. Oh. Oh. Yeah. That was way better control than last time. That's another way to know you're getting stronger is you can take the weight you did and control it even more. We're heading in the right direction. At this point in the workout, we shouldn't need much of a warm-up now. So this is usually my top set that I normally do. So I'll know based off a couple of reps, but if it feels good, I'm just ride it out. If it feels a little too light, go up. But again, go with this. I do go higher reps cable, so 12, 15, sometimes even 20. I thought I was gonna get heavier, but it didn't. Wow. Yeah, so those last few reps, we grinded out. So I was like a rest pause with a lot of pumps. We did about, I think like 10 reps. Got a little lean back for like 10 seconds. Got like 4 or 5 more. Then we just pumped out the last 5. That was raw. We're going to do one more set here. They're a little lower weight. I'm gonna do underhand grip. And really just kind of squeeze the low lat. Not much heavy weight here. I'm not really trying to worry about weight. I just really want to feel the lat. This works a lot too, but more so mid back, around belly trap area. Now I just want to focus on the lat. That feels good. So I normally do these one arm at a time, but today we're gonna dual it up. Just one hard set. I'll see how this feels. I normally do this with single arm, but it might be harder with both. I don't know. If I get the rep 10, then it's pretty easy. Might go up a little bit. Yeah, too late. One hard set. That's hard. All right, now we're gonna go to rear delts. Do a reverse pec deck, like 2 sets there. Probably with a rest pause. Finish out with some partials. And then I haven't done them for a few weeks, but then we'll do some rack deads to finish shit off. Hey. Oh. All right. Hey. Oh. 13. 14. 15. 4. 8. 8. 10. 1. Oh. There. So about one rest pause set there. And we did it as many partials as we can. So we just couldn't do them no more. But now we're gonna do some Reiki dids. Oh. Hey. Oh. Yeah. 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 Hey. That's good. 2 reps, 1 all-out set. Post failure, pretty much. I don't want to go too heavy. Like I said, I haven't done it in a couple of weeks, but that was good, hard contractions. So that was good. Now I just do 1 set. Lower back extension. Just really squeeze the lower back hard. That'll be it. There. Oh. Wow. All right, so that is a wrap on today's back workout. Very good, very productive. Definitely getting stronger. It was nice to do rack deads again. I know 3 plates may not seem a lot to many, but when you control it at a very sufficient pace, it's pretty difficult. With a nice squeeze contraction within the lat was good. I liked it, so I'll ease back into them. I stopped doing them just because my lower back started to get really, really tight, and I'm not, you get to a point where sometimes risk isn't worth the reward, and it's just stupidity. So I decided to take those out for a couple weeks, just do all chest supported shit for the most part, and just end with lower back extension for the past couple weeks, and I feel like that worked out pretty well. But now I'm going to start to incorporate them back in a little bit. But overall, we're in a pretty good spot. I was about 283 this morning, so that was a good weight for me. Like I said, pretty lean. Conditioning is, I'd say, pretty on point with where we're sitting. Cardio is still not too high, 25 minutes. I pretty much do that every morning for the most part. I enjoy it. I like to do cardio. Food's still relatively high. I do believe this weekend I'll probably make some changes, do some stuff, but I'm not. It's fine. I feel like body's rolling, we're rocking and rolling. We're doing what we need to do, so minor adjustments, and I think the body will just change very quickly at this point, hopefully. Other than that, you know, we're rocking and rolling. It's nice to be home in a good, stable environment. You know, I'm with family, got a great gym, so we're rocking and rolling. I'm happy. That's really it. See you for the next one.